What is ventilation? Lungs inflate with air, bringing oxygen into the body, inhalation. Lungs let go of air, releasing carbon dioxide into the environment, exhalation. There are two types of ventilations: negative pressure and positive pressure. Let's start with negative pressure. The iron lung was developed in the 1920s. It's a large tank for the patient's torso or entire body below the neck. An air pump or flexible diaphragm varies the air pressure inside the tank. This causes the patient's chest to rise and fall, simulating inhalation and exhalation through the patient's nose and mouth. NVPs are great with patients who have neuromuscular diseases. NVPs are how we breathe, but they don't work well if the patient's lung compliance is decreased or lung resistance is increased. Truthfully, negative pressure ventilators are too cumbersome and quality of life is limited to the one space the machine can fit. Now let's tackle positive pressure ventilation. Positive pressure works by increasing the patient's airway pressure through an endotracheal or tracheostomy tube. This allows air to flow into the airway until the ventilator breath is terminated. This means airway pressure drops to zero and the elastic recoil of the chest wall and lungs push the tidal volume, the breath, out through passive exhalation. Mechanical ventilation is indicated when the patient's spontaneous ventilation is inadequate to maintain life, collapse of other physiological functions, or ineffective gas exchange. Positive pressure is most common and a better quality of life, but it comes with potentially serious complications. Barotrauma, decreased cardiac output, and ventilator associated pneumonia, to name a few. Well, beautiful healthcare workers, that was scraping the very tip of what specialists consider when choosing a form of ventilation for a patient. I'll chat with you in the next video. Bye for now.